Hi, my name is Gabby and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to budget my second paycheck of July. So let's go ahead and get started. July is fully funded. We do have some overspending that we're going to get back to, but first we're going to get started with budgeting out the rest of August. So we want to take care of the rest of the gym and rent. All the subscriptions are taken care of. All right, food, dining out. Let me think. We're gonna be traveling in August, but not till the end. Something we want to start doing is maybe incorporating a weekday meal out. I feel like summer is just flying by. And we typically only eat out once a week on the weekend. I don't know that I could do that every week because that would be very expensive. So we'll have to keep a close eye on the dining out budget. I will need $50 for work lunches and then $50 for treats. Variable expenses are funded. My sinking funds are funded. Or I guess my Gabby Improvement Fund is all funded. Sinking funds. And I think that's all that I needed to take care of. It says underfunded, but that has to do with what my sister will send me for her portion of the bills this month, and then some overspent categories that I have in July, which we're going to cover right now. That is the miscellaneous category, which I talked about in my last video. It is the real estate license course that I had to pay for, so we'll go ahead and cover that right now with ready to assign. Bring this down to 0. So that is very exciting. Let's go back and check only 3082, which sounds about right, I believe. Actually, one of my credit cards is short $3.23, and I'm not sure why, because I don't have any other overspent categories. This has happened before. This happened last month or in May maybe, when I got super behind on budgeting and I had to budget both of my paychecks at the same time. So I'm gonna leave that for now and deal with it at the end of the month because I know I'm waiting on a refund. Then now that I think about it, it hasn't gone through. I had reached out to them and told them, and they said it would come through in 3 to 5 business days, and now that I think about it, it's been 10. So I'm gonna reach out to them again and see if that fixes anything. So we'll leave that for now. We have $356.89. I'm just gonna send $50 for now to the down payment. Because my big priority right now is to cover travel. That's coming up at the end of next month, so I need to have all the money in there before the trip, and I only have a few paychecks left, so that is huge. Oh yes, yearly subscriptions. I had a charge of $71.95 go through. This is for a Divvy bike membership, which, if you're not familiar, is a bike membership here in Chicago where you can rent. There's stations all over the city, and you can rent bikes and just use them freely. So with my work, I think it's a 50% discount. So it's pretty substantial discounts. I only had to pay $72. I bought this for my boyfriend a few months ago for his birthday, and he absolutely loves it. I want to try doing that more. Riding home from work occasionally, maybe riding to work, and just so we could do bike rides along the lake shore, occasionally on the weekends, just things like that. I think it'd come in handy, and I decided to buy it since it's so heavily discounted through my work. So that was $71.95. I'm doing it in the yearly subscriptions category because I paid for the full year, but I decided to pull this money from my lessons category because technically I would use this membership to like go to tennis on weekdays and things like that. That's how I am going to justify it, or like how I am thinking about it in my head. So $71.95 I will move to yearly memberships or yearly subscriptions, just so I can stay on track with the things that I will need to pay for next year. I believe I made a note. Yep, Divvy. All right. Yeah, I have to add some transactions here. I have a return so that I have to add. I also bought some personal care items. One sec, that was the AC. I'm finally going to be scheduling a massage and a haircut shortly. We booked our first private tennis lesson, so that will be coming. I just completed another bank bonus, so solo trip should be getting funded soon. I'm not sure when. All right. Scooter maintenance, consumable. I'm gonna throw, what do? I'm gonna leave live events. I think I'm just gonna skip it. There was potentially a concert that we would have gone to last night, but ended up not doing that. So that's fine. Nothing on the horizon. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and throw the full amount, the $300 I need to New York. And that is now fully funded. Green check mark. I'm gonna go ahead and move this down, but I'll move it before Salt Lake since that's coming up first. The next thing that I'm working on is our trip to San Francisco and LA, but in October, so I need to focus on that pretty intensely coming up. So another big travel month in the sense of sending my money there coming up. And we also have to start booking our flights for Thanksgiving to Buffalo. So the next few months, all my money is going to travel, which kind of is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Because these sinking funds need a lot of attention. They're so sad. Anyways, I have $689 left. Let's go ahead and send an extra $5 to... I really can't do anything with $5. Whatever. We'll just send it to the holding category and be done with it. I might have to pull from this to take care of that. Those $3 that I owe my credit card, the $323. It's so weird. I don't understand what happened there. But yeah, all of my money from my last paycheck in July has been fully assigned. August is fully funded, so that's good. Just money is feeling really tight these days, which really sucks. It's just been like a really spendy few months with big unexpected things that have really drained some of my savings. And I know that I'm not necessarily like a saver. Like I know that I spend a lot of money just like regular, but on top of that, just like big expenses. As an example, my real estate course that I had to pay for, and then like scooter maintenance as random things, and then I bought this Divvy membership, which I know I didn't have to buy, but summer's coming to an end, so I thought I had to do it. I know I didn't have to, but just those little things add up. Visitors, having to spend extra money on that, and now my sister's coming to visit in September, so I'm gonna have to start saving money for that as well. But she's been here a bunch, so it shouldn't be that bad because we don't need to do all the things that we did with my friend. I don't know, just money feels really tight since increasing my 401k contributions and decreasing my overtime. They just are not allowing it as often. I will say though that my next paycheck will have some overtime. I actually have been working overtime each week. I just haven't been putting in for it just because it happens so last minute and I can't request it ahead of time, so I don't even bother. Whatever. And then next month is a 3 paycheck month, so I'm hoping that that will help me kind of fill up some of these sinking funds that have been used up and have been ignored for some time. But again, travel is still a priority for the rest of this year. So thank you so much for watching today's video. If you haven't done so already, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. Bye.